Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London, Ontario. It's the Monday pregame show before the Camluck Classic, and for this, we've got the post-position draw coming up. To my left, Director of Racing here at the Raceway, Greg Blanchard. To my right, Assistant Racing Manager, Greg Gangle. Myself, I'll be tracking out to Shannon Sugar Doyle. Getting set right now to do the post-position draw, and with us to supervise the draw, Race Secretary Ian Fleming, Senior Race Official Donnie Lawrence. They're to our right here to supervise the post-position draw. Are we ready to do this, gentlemen?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, quick shuffle of the entries.
Hang on, I'm gonna put the
8
Ps in.
starters.
Oh,
So it's going to be Greg Gangle on the Ps. It'll be Greg Blanchard on the entries. Ps going in. Let's see those hands. Right on. Let's do this thing.
First one, Sintra.
Sintra draws post position number 5.
Rock and Ron.
Rock and Ron, post position 8.
Ideal Jimmy.
Ideal Jimmy's got the rail, post 1 for Ideal Jimmy.
The Wall.
The Wall, post position number 3.
Dunwell.
Dunwell, post 2.
Southwind Amazon.
Here's Southwind Amazon, post position 4.
Trump Nation.
Trump Nation, the outside post 7.
Rock and Speed.
Rockin' Speed, drawing post position 6. That's it. Great job, gentlemen, and we'll get our cameraman Trev maybe to zoom in on the board here for the $157,000 Camluck Classic coming up this Friday night. There's your post position draw. We're going to take a short break right now. We'll come back with a whole lot more. Greg Gangle and myself will set up the big race for this coming Friday night. Stick around.
HPIBet.com. Access, rewards, and more.
Hey, welcome back to part 2 of our Monday pregame show prior to Camluck Classic night. Assistant Racing Manager Greg Gangle joining myself, tracking out to Shannon Sugar Doyle as we set up the action for this evening's race card. All 10 races on HPI. Final 7, I believe, on the TVG2 network wagering menu for tonight. So it's a low 15% take on some key plays, and of course those being the early pick 3, pick 4s, both high 5s. The go-to wagers are the early pick 3 right up front, race number 1 with a guaranteed pool of pick 4s, beginning in races 3 and 7, the high 5s and 6 and 10. Recent 20 centers. Large pays here on Friday night, hey, Greg?
Yeah, really no surprise. I mean, you look at that overall average, and keep in mind, these are 20 cents. These
Right
aren't
on.
a dollar. It's incredible.
A late pick 4 payout of over $2,000 this past Friday night, and both high 5s, large tickets on the 20-cent plays. It pays to bet the Raceway. Alrighty, who's hot? Mark St. Louis Jr. continues to do it well. Colin Kelly. Tyler Bourse having a great run.
Yeah, it certainly is. You know, especially in the last 10 days, and even going back a little bit further, 20 days, his numbers have been terrific. And Mark St. Louis, no surprise, he's the leading driver here, along with Flamborough Downs.
Right on. As far as trainers go, nobody hotter than Steve Bossons. Tell you what, in his last 8 starts, he sent out 7 winners. Incredible.
Yeah, that's absolutely terrific. It must be spring fever. It must be, you know, the hot air, because the Boston's barn is rolling. Actually, both Bostons. How about Kyle? Not far behind either, from a smaller barn. And, you know, Shep and Craig Bars, Jack Darling doing it well as well.
Right on. As promised, now a look at the starters with their post positions. We just did the draw in the first part of our pregame show, And let's set this up. Greg Gangle, what do you think?
Where do you start?
Yeah.
A lot of speed on gate. Ideal Jimmy, generally he draws outside there at Yonkers. He can leave Dunwell fresh off winning the Confederation Cup. The wall has been terrific, especially yesterday afternoon at Chester. Probably his best race of the season. He's coming in great form. Probably might be a price play.
Let's talk about the wall yesterday.
Yep.
Parked 2 of them to the quarter in 25-2. He's out and rolling first up again at the half in, I believe, 53. He just got beat by Courtly Choice and Rodeo Rock. Mile was 49. I don't think I've seen this horse any better.
Yeah, he did a lot of work in that race and was
Right.
still around to tell about it. And he got beat by 2 very good horses, Courtly Choice and Rodeo Rock. So to me, that really shortened up his price coming Friday based on that performance. Southwind Amazon, generally he draws 7-8. He's never seen post 4 in I think 2 years.
It's been a long time that has signed those outside posts at Northfield, right?
So his form is terrific. He's versatile. Sintra, post 5. Rockin' Speed, I know he draws post 6 in here, but when you see what he did at Flamborough Downs in the Confed Cup, when he left out of the outside and he landed in the 3-hole and finished 4th, he's a price option. And Trump Nation, you know what? Somebody's got to draw the 7, but
he's
I think if
closer,
there's a
right?
horse that can overcome it, I think it's him.
Yeah, he shows some incredible final quarter speed over the Big M in recent weeks. And our returning champion, Rockin' Ron, he wired up the field last season. It won't happen this time around.
Yeah, no, he's going to start from the trailing spot, but I don't think that's a bad position to start from when you look who's leaving from 1, 2, 3, and 4, and even 5. I mean, Sintra, Jody's going to have a decision to make if he's going to take back or blast off the wings, but I can see a hot opening quarter, and a horse that's not going to have to do much work to be well positioned is Rockin' Ron.
I'm going to look forward to seeing the program page for the starters. A lot of these horses are showing some fabulous lines coming in, Greg.
Yeah, absolutely. Southwind Amazon hasn't finished worse than 3rd this season. Sintra, in his last 7 starts, 6 wins and 1 second-place finish. Ideal Jimmy, if you take a close look at his latest line, yeah, he doesn't get a check at Yonkers, but left out of the 8-hole, he landed 4th, didn't come first up. I think that was the trip just to braven him up for tonight, or this coming Friday, rather. So he can get off the wings. Dunwell's been racing great. Realistically, every horse in this field, their form coming in has been terrific.
You betcha. Estimate your morning line favorite, maybe?
I would have to go the slight favorite to Dunwell, based on the 50-2 effort in the Confederation Cup. And if I had to guess, I would probably peg Sintra as the 2nd choice. Ideal Jimmy probably is the 3rd choice.
Okay, I'm with you on the front 2. Dunwell's been doing it well. Sintra, the only loss to McWicked on his return to the races this season. Great looking field. 7 on gate, 1 trailer for the $157,000 Camluck Classic. Estimated post time for this race, Greg?
That's a very good question, and the reason I can't answer that is I'm not quite sure how many races we're going to have. We're going to have a number of Ontario Sire Stakes grassroots divisions for the 3-year-old filly pacers, 4 City of London finals. So depending on the number of grassroots, we haven't positioned or declared a race where the Camluck Classic is going to be showcased on. So at this point, I can't answer that.
You know what? Those that can't be here with us on track, COSA sponsoring Facebook Live presentations of signature events throughout Ontario this season.
Yeah, that's right. So it's going to be live around 10:30 at this point. So my estimation is if we do have a 12-race program like we have in the past, the Camluck will probably be right around 11 o'clock, if not shortly thereafter, because we do like to have a race prior as a lead up. So depending, again, the number of grassroots divisions, we might have to do something with the Facebook Live.
Online radio show, too. It's the first show of the season for Post Time with Mike and Mike. Glad to have those guys back with us as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Always a nice presence to have here at the Raceway. They come up, time and time again to support us with our marquee event, and we're certainly pleased to have them back.
Wishing good luck tonight to driver Nick Stewart,
Yeah.
sitting on his 2,000th career victory. He might get it right off the bat. Jake Parrish got the rail in the opener, hey?
Yeah, and what a better way to do it with Grandpa's horse, Larry Fitzsimmons, and I know Dylan will be very pleased to see Nick get the job done in the opener.
Right on. Good luck, Nick. Hope you get there very soon. Like to see him get there before the end of this meet, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He's been a long-time participant here at the Raceway. I know he's at a young age, but this is where everything really got started for him, so we're certainly going to be cheering for him.
Right on. Let's go to an HBI play of the day right now. Race number 6, number 8, Easton Beach, looking to break his maiden, second best in his last 2. I believe he's ready to pop.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's coming from a good good barn there in George Ketros, and his last couple of lines look very impressive. I think it's only a matter of time.
Right on. Easton Beach for the play of the day. Let's go look at an early pick 3 and a couple of pick 4 plays as well. I went deep in race number 1, looking to complete in race number 3 with the inside starters, Bulldog Tenacity or Llama and Rain. That early pick 4 starts up in the 3rd. Go to the inside 2. Hit the all button. Race number 4, wide open claiming event on the pace. Going to key up our play of the day, number 8, Easton Beach in race number 6. Race number 7, it's a couple of short fields here in races 7 and 9, and they're both wide open, so why not hit the all button? The key in the middle there is for race number 8, number 4, John Mack. A nice colt here for trainer Bob McIntosh. Colin Kelly stays on. Finished second with broken equipment there last time out. Liking his chances there. Race number 8, the 4, John Mack. Getting over to race 10 to complete either one Little Quick or the 6 Bet on Art. A key scratch, old Remus Blue Chip from post 9 comes out. I believe our cameraman Trev is standing by with his play on the day. What do you got for us, Trev? Race 2, he's on the rail with number 1, Adore Him. Alrighty, Adore Him. Scott Young, what do you think?
I think he's got a shot with the answer, right?
Of course.
7 to 5 in the morning line. You know, he's at a level where he should be very competitive, and obviously he gets major post relief. So
maybe a safe play there for the cameraman. Number 1, Adore Him. Race number 2. It's pub night, top of the fair. No reservation required. Doors are open. Survivor Tuesday continues tomorrow. One final chance to win your way in to the grand finale challenge here on Camluck Classic Night. Closing boards.
free programs, selections, videos, and replays, and a whole lot more. Check us out, westernfairdistrict.com/Raceway.